what were those rounds like? You and Jack Catterall anyway. For the fans to,
Uh,
get excited for a possible matchup.
uh, First time I sparred him, he hadn't been training too long, so it was just a educational spar, if people know what that means. Like there wasn't anything mad about it. The second time I sparred him, I was deep into my camp for Taylor. He had been training for quite a while, so that was a more of a tasty spar. I felt like he was coming for it, and I said to my best friend, who's also like my co-manager, I said to him, I feel like he was trying to take it to me. Like he was trying to properly take it to me, but I don't know if he's trying to take it to me because he wants to make it hard for me to know what it's like fighting Josh Taylor, or if he actually just wanted to just take me out. And even so, I was thinking the whole time I was thinking you can't really take me out. You're a super lightweight. Like the guys I normally spar are a lot bigger. They hit a lot harder, and albeit, yeah, you are sharp, you are awkward, but you don't carry the weight, kind of thing. Um, and then after those 6 rounds, I turned it up for the last 6 rounds.
Okay. Okay. So your highest ranking is Brian Norman Jr. Tell me, if you was able to get that opportunity, how does that fight look with you and him?
Yeah, I would have loved for that opportunity. I feel like I was in a really good place to make some negotiations for that after the Taylor fight. And then Turkey stepped into the mix.
Scooped you, huh?
Yeah.
Scooped it.
But now you know what? Like as sour and as pissed off as I was initially, I was like, you know what? If I was Brian Norman Jr. and I got handed that opportunity, like I take it hands down. So you can't really blame the guy. Like like it's a good money, good opportunity, do what you do kind of thing. And credit to him. The winning in against Sasaki was brilliant. He did that. What was it Roy Jones kind of trick? Like when you're boxing someone and they're running out of ideas, they start to copy some of the things that you do. And if you're cute
Mm,
to it, you'll do something. You see them do it, and then you're just like, "Ah, okay, I'll do something else. But when you do it, I know exactly how to take you out." And he did it brilliantly. Sasaki tried to do that stab jab to the body, leant back, and got taken out for it.
right. Right. So tell me, who do you feel like is going to be champion after November 22nd? Norman or Haney? Who do you feel like that's going to be that's your future opponent, possibly? You're ranked number 3 in the WBO, to
Yeah,
be exact.
yeah,
3.
yeah.
Okay.
Um, what? I've been leaning more towards Norman Jr. Um, no disrespect to Haney, because I think he's super skilled. He's jumping up what, 2 weights?
Uh, kind of. He's been at 40 one
Yeah,
time. Then he did the little 42 or 45 with Ramirez.
yeah.
So jumping one, really.
Okay. So he's jumping up a weight against like a true welterweight. He's got skills. He's got the skill to pay the bills, but I think people are sleeping on Norman Jr. because like you might not say he's as slick as Haney, but he's he's good at what he does. He's a good power puncher with a great left hook, and if he couldn't land that left hook, he wouldn't be in the position he's in. So he's obviously good at setting it up and leading people onto it. Um, and so for Haney to move up in weight against him, all credit to Haney if he wins the match. But for me, my money's going with Norma Jr. because I feel like with him being at welterweight, him knowing how to land his punches, he's going to land them at some point, a time in the match, and is Haney going to be ready for that weight?
Right. Right. No, 100%. So do you feel like that goes 12, or do you feel like it's he's packing it up early?
I don't think it's going to end early, but I don't think it's going to go 12. I think maybe in the mid rounds or eight, 9.
8 or 9?
Yeah.
So do you feel like Haney is a true welterweight? Do you feel like he might go down after that? Do you what would you say? Because sometimes people say that, 1 or 2 fights don't really justify if you're really acclimated to a certain weight class.
Yeah, I do. I definitely don't think the first fight truly means you're acclimated to the weight. So but I mean, if you can do it, if you can test it out, test it out. So yeah, I mean, like for me, I could probably fight at super welterweight if the right opportunity came. Like I can make super welterweight. I feel like I have both power in both hands at super welterweight. So I wouldn't knock that chance.
Yeah. So, do you feel like when it comes down to you and Brian Norman, what kind of stylistical fight do you think? Do you feel like you would have to, like, I don't know, fight his type of fight? Would you fight more your type of fight? Do you feel like it'll be a brawl at some points because he's a young kid? Do you feel like you have the more IQ coming into that fight?
Uh, it'll just be a clash of styles, to be honest. With him being a younger boxer, he might feel like he's got more vim, more energy in the locker, but that's what a lot of my opponents always feel. I always prove them wrong. Because not necessarily all down to energy, it's about IQ, how you use that energy. So feel like a fight with me and him would be a very exciting fight. Like I'd look forward to a fight with me and him because for me like I'd be on job, like I'd like head on a swivel. I know he knows how to set up these good punches and whatnot. I know I can take a good punch. That doesn't mean I need to take a good punch to land all my punches. So I feel like it would be a good match. It will be a kind of fight of the year contender kind of match.